Hi all, it's Mark here. I'm the founder of the Arts and Culture Network. We're a growing global community of over 150,000 now, with 150 or so people applying to join our LinkedIn group every day, which is exciting. I don't get to meet everyone, but when I do, it's a delight. And Vanessa Perry has joined me today. Vanessa is a visual artist and one of our full members. And I'm going to create Vanessa's fantasy cultural year from the answers to 10 easy questions. And I have a time machine, a magic wand, and a Star Trek transporter, or whatever they used to use, Star Trek. So we're going to have some fun in a moment. But before I do, Vanessa, thank you so much for joining me and for being one of our full members. Would you like to say hi to everyone? Tell us where you're based. We should also explain that you and I have spent a lot of time together this week. So we have a revised proposition, which we'll tell people about in a moment. But would you just like to say hi?
Yeah, I'm Vanessa. I'm based on the southeast coast of England by the beach, which is lovely. Yeah, as you say, I'm a visual artist and I produce abstract expressionist work. I work with oils and I use quite a lot of plaster on my canvas as well. And my process involves a lot of photography, actually going to the beach and or any water, taking photographs and then going back to the studio, mixing the colour and then producing my work.
I'm going to, that's great. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to share my screen briefly so we can have a look at a tiny look at the work. There we go.
Okay.
This is at the vanessaperrygallery.com if you'd like to go and catch more of the work. And it didn't surprise me when we were chatting earlier this week that your work is of particular appeal to those who work in well-being practices. And so that's something that we realized when we were doing our brand discovery workshop earlier this week. And
Yeah,
so we're calling it the art of well-being, aren't we?
we
And
are. I love that.
we now describe you as an artist in readiness, as a play on words. So there'll be, wherever this video appears, there'll be examples of Vanessa's work, and there'll be links to her gallery as well. So, but tell us a little bit about the process, because I was fascinated by that, Vanessa. I know you're obsessed with water.
I am genuinely obsessed with water. I just think it has such a calming effect and it's got depth and it's never the same twice. So you can be different every day by the water. That's one of the things I really like about it. And it holds so much history in it and memory in it. And you can, doesn't matter what colors you use, everyone recognizes it as water.
Yeah, I love that. And so I can picture you walking along the beach in the south of England. There are some wonderful photographs as well that you've created. And during
Thank
that
you.
process, something sparks an inspiration, doesn't it? And then that becomes the piece of work. But one of the things I was fascinated about was your suggestion that the work is not complete until it's viewed.
Yeah, I think that's really important that what you see in a painting is what you bring to it personally. And once the viewer sees the painting, it's their painting. It belongs to them then. It's not mine anymore. And then they can finish it, they can see what they want in it and they can finish it. It becomes their own journey.
Yeah, it's that lovely process of from creation to appreciation.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a nice phrase. We came up with some great phrases,
Oh yeah.
from creation to appreciation.
Yeah, I like that.
There you go. We'll have to add that
Write
to
that
our
one down.
writing it down. Yeah, very good. Excellent. Okay, so let's have some fun now. So what I'm going to
Okay.
I found that this is a lovely way of pulling out anecdotes, surprises, laughs, and conversational detours. So what we're going to do is to create your fantasy year based on your work, and and as I said, I have a time machine, I have a magic wand, and a Star Trek transporter, so we can zip around the globe quite easily. So
Brilliant.
To start it, I need to place you somewhere in the world, and I'm going to do that by asking you, what's your favorite building?
I have a favorite type of building, which is a cathedral.
Ah,
So any cathedral. I love cathedrals.
nice. I think I think we're going to go to Durham Cathedral
Okay.
because it's got the largest single piece of stained glass in the world.
Okay, let's do that.
Durham. Okay, so I'd like you to imagine you're sitting outside Durham Cathedral. There's a lovely grass area there. I've been there several times. And there's a pop-up cafe bar. Okay, and it's sunny. It's 6 p.m. and it's June. And you're sitting there having been enjoying the cathedral. Um, have you read Pillars of the Earth, by the way?
No, I haven't.
Oh my Lord. It's an epic based on the creation of a cathedral.
Okay.
Yeah. Pillars of the Earth. I'm trying to think who is by. Well, let's help everyone out by finding.
Okay.
Um, you'll love it. It's Ken Follett,
Okay.
Pillars of the Earth, and there's a follow-up, I think, and I think they made a film out of it. But it's great. If you love cathedrals, you'll love that.
Mm.
Um,
Okay, I'll look that one up.
okay, so you're sitting at a table, and there's a drink to the side of you there. What would we find there at 6 p.m. on a June evening?
Probably a nice glass of white burgundy.
Oh, that sounds nice. Yes.
Yeah.
See, you can feel the scene, can't you already?
Yeah, yeah. A great
And there's
cold glass.
yes, there's a book too on the table as well. It's you've been reading or rereading. It's either your favorite book, a recent discovery, or it might be a book that's been with you all your life. What would we find there on the table next to you?
Oh, well, I just bought a book, so it will be this one, which is by Elizabeth Gilbert, which is Big Magic.
Big Magic, Elizabeth Gilbert.
Yeah. I haven't started it yet. It's my next one to start reading.
Well, do that one before you do Pillars of the Earth, which is about that.
Okay.
Okay, now you've just come from a meeting inside Durham Cathedral with a wealthy family foundation from the north of England who have they found your work and they love the fascination you have with water and the fact that you're working in a kind of art meets well-being environment. Okay,
Okay.
they would like to hire you for a year to travel the world to create a kind of global league table of um, art and wellness as a combined concept. Where in the
Okay.
world is art and wellness most closely working together? It might well be UK because we do social prescribing now, but it's entirely up to you where you go. So you can start in any city in any country. Where would you like to go?
First. Oh God. City in any country, like Sydney, Australia.
Perfect. You're on the plane. You turned left on
Yeah.
the plane because you're traveling first class. Uh, the
Yes, of
steward
course.
brings you a lovely chilled glass of white burgundy and a note from the family foundation who wanted you to receive this note while once you were airborne. They'd like to experiment a little bit on you while you're doing this work for them. And they'd like you to limit your musical listening to one very specific genre or type of music for 12 months at the exclusion of all else. In those circumstances, what would you choose?
It would have to be Dave Brubeck.
Dave Brubeck,
Yeah,
Take Five fame.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Excellent. I used to play. I played that as a drummer when I in the jazz band at school. So
Oh wow.
trying to play 5/4, it's not easy. Yeah, five in 5/4. It's normally you normally find jazz in 4/4. So
Yeah.
excellent. Okay. Now you arrive in Sydney and you're met by a group of young artists who've been detailed to take you under their wing, and they'd like to take you out to a dance before. You've been given a wonderful apartment overlooking the Opera House and the bridge, and staff. You've got staff and a driver.
Lovely.
And they'd like to take you to a dance performance and then out to dinner. Now we can use our time machine, all sorts of things with these. It doesn't have to be an Australian dance performance. Okay, so if I could whisk you off to any theatre anywhere in the world to watch any dance performance you like, it could be one from history, it could be with dancers no longer with us, or it could be any style or any group. What type of dance would you enjoy watching the most?
God, I think probably flamenco.
Oh, yes. Let's go to Seville with our magic transponder, transport.
I've seen flamenco in Seville. It was
So have
amazing.
I. So have I. And there's a cathedral.
Yes,
That I think it's the Heralda, isn't it? It's the one where it's got the tower has no steps.
I
It
can't remember that.
Yeah, it goes up that way and then goes up that way, then goes up that way.
Mhm.
Apparently, my brother lived there for 11 years, so I spent
Oh,
quite.
really?
Um, the reason that the tower has no steps is because the local king used to like to ride up on his horse, so that he could see it from the top, but he didn't want any steps. So it's one of the only cathedral towers that doesn't have steps. It's got a
Wow, I
series.
didn't know that.
Excellent. So and then out to dinner afterwards. Now we it doesn't really matter what city we're in, because I just want to know, what's your favorite national cuisine for dinner?
I really like Thai food, so it would have to be a Thai curry.
Oh, nice. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm feeling hungry.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Now we're going to whisk off to another country and another city. Where will we go?
Um, I think Paris.
Lovely. Paris. Now it's sport day in France. It's a Saturday, and with breakdancing in the Olympics and ice dancing and figure skating, many people believe some sport constitutes performance art.
Hmm.
So what sport would you like to watch for a couple of hours in Paris?
Um, oh God. It's a bit random, but probably swimming because I really enjoy swimming, or something like um, dance swimming, synchronized swimming.
Ooh, synchronized swimming. Yes, with all those funny faces and those elbows everywhere.
Yeah, brilliant. I did
Excellent.
synchronized swimming once for, I think I took 6 lessons. It was really difficult,
Oh,
really hard.
you forget they can't touch the bottom.
No,
No, incredible. I love it. It's great. Now actually we're in Paris, so this is a good place to have
okay,
a new digital art gallery has opened in Paris. It's an art gallery that is digital rather than full of digital art, and
okay.
you can put on a pair of virtual reality glasses and step into the work of any famous artist. It's a truly immersive 360-degree, three-dimensional experience. And you get to look at the things in 3 dimensions that the artist working in 2 dimensions couldn't include in the picture. It's animated, and it's a wonderful immersive experience. So what would you whose work would you like to step into?
Van Gogh,
Van Gogh.
absolutely.
You're walking around Starry Night and that lovely street scene. Yeah, Van Gogh.
And what's behind him if he's standing in a field while
Yeah.
he's painting the fields? What's behind him?
Oh, yeah. You can immerse yourself in the creative process.
Yeah.
Love that. Now I'm whisking you back to London,
Okay.
and we're going to have a cultural week, and we're going to go together. On Monday, we're going to do a historic pop or rock concert. On Tuesday, we're going to a theatre play. On Wednesday, we're going to a Broadway or West End musical. On Thursday, we're going to the opera, and on Friday, we're going to the cinema. And we can
Okay.
between us what we see. A proper cultural week. So, is there a concert, pop, rock, or other, that you'd like to relive, or is there one that you missed and would like to?
Yeah, I missed the last Kate Bush when she had all that time away from performing, and then she performed. I think it was Hammersmith Odeon. I would love to have gone to see her. She's my favorite. She's one of my favorites.
And that was a few years ago, wasn't it? It wasn't that.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was in response to one of Running Up That Hill was a hit again,
Yeah.
used in Stranger Things.
Hmm.
So
I think so. I don't know, but I just would have loved to have seen
yeah,
her.
that's a lovely choice. Okay, we'll go and do that in the
Okay.
with the time machine. And what about a theatre play?
Um, I've never seen. I know this is not very highbrow. Sorry, but it's like the play that goes wrong.
Oh, I've
That's
seen
supposed to
that.
be really funny, and I've never seen it. And there's another
Yeah,
one, isn't there? A sequel, The Play That Goes Wrong Again, I think.
yeah. I'd love that. I used to run a spoof entertainment company, so
Okay.
that was called Spanner in the Works. So that would be. It was a team of comedy waiters who wreck formal dinners.
Oh, yes, you mentioned that.
So the play that goes wrong would be great. Lovely choice. Now, what about a musical, West End or
I
Broadway?
don't like musicals. I can't bear musicals.
So
Although I did see, okay, I have seen Evita and I really, really enjoyed that. So maybe I'd need to revisit my feelings about musicals.
for Evita.
Yeah, I did enjoy Evita very much.
Okay, we'll go and see Evita. First night of Evita in London. There we go.
Okay,
Are you an opera fan?
I am actually. The first opera I went to see was Carmen, which was
Bizet, Carmen.
yeah, really good.
Yeah, we could go and see Bizet's Carmen in Seville.
We could.
That would be good.
Okay,
Be great. Yeah, outdoors in the square in front of the Heralda. Fantastic.
that'll be brilliant.
And then a film. I'd like you to think of a film that you love that I may not have seen.
Okay. Oh, do you remember the film Art?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
I'm sure it was called Art.
Let's see if we can find
A
it.
very long time ago.
Where are we? 99. The friendships of three men is jeopardized when the first one buys an expensive painting that the second one considers a joke. Might that have been it?
I think that was it. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not seen that. Okay, that's
Okay, good.
perfect. Now we're nearly there, and then I'll let you go on and do your study year for this family foundation. There's a TV show in it for you. There's a book deal. There is a TED talk. There is a global university lecture tour um, to look forward to once you've completed your the Art of Wellbeing league table.
Okay.
But before I leave you, I'm going to give you a hero lunch. I'm going to book a restaurant, a Thai restaurant for lunch in central London. And you can invite anyone you like, any one person you like from history, living or not, famous or otherwise, and they will come. So who would your ideal dinner guest be in those circumstances?
I mean, I would really like to sit down with Van Gogh and have a chat and yeah, get to know him a bit better.
Okay, Van Gogh it is. Now, in a slight twist to this question, who do you think Van Gogh would want there?
Probably I don't know, Gauguin.
He might even want to go back to Da Vinci, mightn't he?
Maybe, yeah.
Excellent. Wonderful. There we go. So you've completed your your year-long study. You've made lots of money. You're going to make even more from the results of that. The Family Foundation are delighted. You're on the plane on the way back with your white burgundy, and the limitation to only listening to certain types of music has been lifted. So it doesn't have to be Dave Brubeck anymore. What's the first piece of music that's not jazz you'd want to listen to that you hadn't heard for a year?
I'm thinking about Kate Bush.
Mm-hmm.
I quite like yeah, Running Up the Hill.
Yeah.
Running
Oh,
Up That Hill, or
The Man with the Child in His Eyes.
yeah,
That's lovely. Yeah. Babushka.
Babushka,
Yeah.
Wuthering Heights.
Yeah, absolutely. Excellent. There we go. Now, I hope you've enjoyed your fantasy cultural year, Vanessa.
I did. Thank you.
We're going to play one more game. It's called
Okay.
This or That Game. It's fast paced. It doesn't take very long. I'm going to give you two options, then you have to choose one of them.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Sparkling or still?
Sparkling.
Mac or PC?
PC.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Radio or television?
Radio.
High heels or trainers?
Trainers.
Peas or sprouts?
Both.
Call them or
Sprout.
text. Call or text them.
Say that again.
Call them or text them.
Cool.
Window seat or aisle seat?
Window.
Milk or dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Car or motorcycle?
Car.
Boiled or fried egg?
Boiled.
Comedy or horror?
Comedy.
Concert hall or sports stadium?
Concert hall.
Dog or cat?
Cat.
Test the water or dive in at the deep end?
Oh, test the water. Such a cop out.
It's all right when you're in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange juice, bits or no bits?
No orange juice at all.
Oh, okay. That's a first for me. Um, an hour in a gallery or a museum?
Gallery.
Shower or bath?
Bath.
Beethoven or Mozart?
Mozart.
Cooking or being cooked for?
Cooking.
Sand or snow?
Oh, sand.
Shopping online or in store?
In store.
Reggae or salsa?
Um, Salsa.
Indoors or outdoors?
Oh, um, outdoors.
Android or iPhone?
Android.
Start immediately or wait until the last minute?
Start immediately.
Science or history?
History.
New York or Los Angeles?
New York.
Early riser or night owl?
Early riser.
Messy or tidy desk?
Tidy.
Planet or wing it?
Planet.
Bedroom door, open or closed?
Open.
Toilet roll, over or under?
Over.
Zombies or vampires?
Oh God. Vampires.
Red or white wine?
White.
Numbers or words?
Oh. Words.
Rare or well done?
Well done.
Mild or spicy?
Spicy.
Whiskey or rum?
Neither. I'd have to choose rum though, probably, but neither.
Gold or silver?
Silver.
And finally,
Yeah.
see the future or
Yeah.
change the past?
Say that again.
See the future or change the past?
Oh, see the future.
Perfect. That was great fun. Yes, seeing the future has the lottery numbers in it.
I can
Vanessa,
always see the past.
yes. Vanessa, thank you so much for being a good sport and doing this. I'm hoping that wasn't nearly as daunting as you feared.
No, not at all.
So thank you so much again for being one of our full members and being a good sport today. Wherever this appears, and it will appear everywhere, there'll be links to you and examples of your work. And
Brilliant.
it's been an absolute delight. Thank you very much for being one of our members and for doing this today. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Mark, and thank you for all of your help. The brand discovery workshop was really interesting and insightful and a lot of fun. It's helped me really focus. So thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much, Vanessa.
Thank you.